Okay, that is good now. So Isa, if you are done, okay, and for all of us here, in your email, they've sent another email there where you can create your password. Can you see something like this? Please set your dashboard password. That is the email you've been sent after you confirmed your email. So you will click on set account password. You click on set account password, and then this is where you create your password. Make sure the password you are creating is strong enough, but also it is something you can remember. Make sure the password is strong enough, but it is also something you can remember. So let me just create my password. If you have an issue, just let me know. Let me know once you're done creating your password. So as you can see, my password is really strong so that we don't get hacked. Good. So after that, okay, let me give you some 2 minutes. Once you are done, you just give me a thumbs up. Good. Most of you are done. So what you do here is you now log in. You now log into your account. You now log into your account. And you will have something like this. This will be your dashboard. That's how your dashboard will look like. Once you get to your dashboard, just let me know. Give me a thumbs up once you get to your dashboard. Yes. Uh-huh. So ukitumiwa kwa email, have you verified your email? Isa, have you verified your email? Have they sent you an email to verify? Haya, wamekutumia ingine imeandikwa set your password. Inakaa hivi. Unaona screen yangu? Wamekutumia email kama hii. Haya, angalia tena. So except for Isa, I hope all of us are now in our dashboard. That is good. That is good. So what we will do, Just a minute, let me stop presenting. So Isa, have you been able to, if they have not sent, they will still send, so don't worry. They will still send you that email to change your password. So what you do, okay, for now I just want you to check what I am doing. This is just to give you an overview of what we'll be doing now privately. I'll do this privately with each one of you. Once you come here, you can see we have a lot of options. We have a lot of options. But what we are interested with is this one, access two-step, okay? And then account size will be $5,000. Are you able to see this? Account size will be $5,000. And then I don't know, are we all conservant with MetaTrader 5? If you are conservant with MetaTrader 5, give me a thumbs up. If you are not, give me a thumbs down. Nijue who to. If you've never used, I've never used MetaTrader 5, but at least if you know how to use TradingView, this will not be an issue. And then I'll guide each one of us, especially those ones that have not used MetaTrader. So I have an account with MarkTrader, but I don't like it now. I think MetaTrader will do us justice. So this is what I wanted to show you, so that before we get further, you will have made your decision. That's why I said I will do this with each one of us privately. Now this is what happens. The access two-step is, and for 5,000 is that for the first not step, yeah, for the first step, evaluation, we will need to make 6% of 5,000. How much is that? 6% of 5,000 is approximately $300. So for us to pass the first evaluation, we will have to make $300. And then the second step is 3% of $5,000. That will be $150. So this is my plan. My plan is that we will be trading with a 0.5 lot. Beginners, don't worry, you will not be in drawdown, because what I will be trading is what you will be trading. So we will trade with a 0.5 standard lot. Our goal for each day is to move 20 pips. So based on what we learned, who can tell me how many dollars are those per day? How many dollars will that be per day? We are trading with a 0.5 lot. Our target is 20 pips daily. Perfect. Let's see. Who else? Good. So we have a caveat, because the rules, the Atlas rules are that we have to trade for at least 5 days. We need to trade for at least 5 days for each evaluation. So what we do is that our target per day is $100, but you need to understand that there are days that we might not have a setup. There are days maybe there is news, so we cannot trade. So at the end of the day, we will have traded for 5 days. So if we analyze the market well, we should be able to be done with this evaluation next week, or at most next week but one, the beginning of next week but one. But my plan is that we will be done next week. The reason I'm doing this is so that all of us, no one is being left behind, unless now you start doing your things. And let me tell you, the market is crazy. Itakwambia sasa ndo wakati wa kutengeneza pesa. You enter with 2 lots and then your account is gone. So my plan is all of us before December 25th, we will have gotten our first payout. So this account, every pro farm account has a lot of rules. Number one is that the maximum daily drawdown is 5%, if I'm not wrong. Yes, 5%. And then the maximum drawdown is 10%. Yeah, 10%. So the reason I decided we use a prop farm is because a lot of discipline is involved in trading. A lot of discipline. One step mistake and your account is gone. And so my work is to make sure that by the time we get flooded, we've already utilized, or we've already come up with a very good plan on discipline and psychology. And I know that every trader has a strategy that is working. The only problem we have is discipline. Discipline. And so this will teach us discipline. So this is where I just wanted to just do some cushion. Now you can see there is something called add-ons. You can see this, add-ons. Now let me show you something. I had saved this somewhere. So I want to send you this. Actually, let me send it on WhatsApp. It will even be better. Okay. I remove that. You can even need this. So just a minute. I'm sending you something on WhatsApp. This will help us to, because now the next phase we will have to do what we call a personal decision. Personal decision. So you can even decide to buy a $100,000 account. So have you seen what I've sent on WhatsApp? So for 5,000, I just wanted to explain this. For 5,000, usually you are supposed to pay $78 after you are done. But if you look at this, can you look at this? We have an offer here, a 45% offer. So what does that mean? That means you do 78 divide by 0.45. So that will be $35 or around that area. Okay. But now there is something here I want us to understand. One is that you can add, they are called add-ons. The default payment method is that you are paid after every 28 days of trading. Okay. You are paid after every 28 days. You can decide that I want to be paid after every 2 weeks. Can you see this? Bi-weekly. I want to get my payments after every 2 weeks. What that means is that you will add 10% of the amount we are supposed to pay. That is $35, $36. Now, this changes with time. That is why I told you to prepare for $48 because we don't know. But if we get this even at 60%, it will be our joy. Okay? So, you can decide that you want to be paid monthly. The price remains as it is. You can also decide that you want to be paid after every 2 weeks. You will add 10%. And remember, we have to do this before we buy the account. And I told you, this one I'm paying for you. This one I'll pay for you. So I'm giving you this so that between now and tomorrow, before we have those personal calls, you will have made the decision. And this you will pay when we are done with the evaluation. Okay? You can decide that I want to be paid daily or on demand. On demand means you can make $100 right now and request for your payout. And then you make another $100 in the evening and request for your payout. And you will be paid immediately. That is what we call on demand. So what this means is that you can be paid every time or any time you want your money. Now there is another additions here. We have no minimum trading days. I don't recommend this completely because for us having a minimum days of trading means we will keep our discipline. It means we will keep our discipline. So that one is not important. But if you can look at this, we have something here. We have 100% profit spread. Now the default for this is 80% profit. That means if you get the funded account and then let's say you make $200, the default is you will receive how much? $180. I think that is the 80%. Or what is the 80% of $200? 160. Yeah. Good. Yeah, you will receive 160. Rajab, it's 160. Wale watu walianguka hesabu tunaona. So you receive $160, but you can decide that I want to get everything I make. So what that means is that you will add 20% before you buy the account. Now these percentages are percentages on what? The 100,000 account, on default it is 78%. What if we get this what is this offer here, and this offer varies. Sometimes it's 45, sometimes it's 30, sometimes it's 20. But let's say, because this is for October, and I'm trusting that will be done by this within October. So if you get a 0.45 percent offer, that will be 78 minus 35. So that will be $43. Okay, $43. So $43 is what you get from this offer. So what we mean here by the percentage is, if I want to be paid bi-weekly, I will add 10% of the $43. So that will be, you add like $4.3. That comes to what? 47. Yeah, around 47 or 48. And that is why I was telling you that you need to prepare, because for me, I think bi-weekly is better. You need to be, you don't have, in Forex, the more you wait for your money, the more you will blow your account. So you'd rather make $30 and withdraw, make $100 and withdraw. Okay, that is my own. We have different type of personalities here. There's someone who can hold on to profits even for 2 months. Unfortunately, I'm not that person. So if you are that person that can wait for a month, I prefer you go with the default. If you are like me, I prefer you go with bi-weekly. If you are like someone else, maybe you love money very much, you can go with the on demand, on demand, on demand. So at least you know what to add. And then we have the 100% profit split. You just add 20%. This means that any coin you make, you want everything. You don't want to share. You don't want to share. So are we able to go and decide on this, so that let's decide on this, so that when we will plan meetings tomorrow with each and every one of you, it will become easier for us to move forward. So once I'm done with creating an account with us, it will become easier now to move forward. Those of you that have not sent your down payment, if God helps you, and I pray that He does, and you do that by tomorrow, so that we don't leave you behind. So that we don't leave you behind. We move together. Because tomorrow we create the accounts. On Monday, we start to trade. On Monday, we start to trade. So what I'll do is that we will need to be, no, you don't need to be online always, but we will be doing, like on Saturday, we will do a top-down analysis, so that you know where you expect the market to be. But we will be executing all of us the same thing, so that we don't have some of us making a drawdown to the account. Yeah, before we finish, please don't trade alone. Even if you are a pro, don't trade alone. Don't trade alone. Oh, guy, SDA, God bless you. We can do maybe in the evening hours. We can do evening hours. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with that. So once we have this account, the goal is accountability. Every night, I'll be expecting to see your screenshots for the account. If you draw down your account, or you trade against our rules, I'm sorry, we'll have to drop you. What I'm training you is better than any strategy in the world. It is called discipline. 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 That is what makes the 1% of traders. So we will try as much as possible to not to give signals per se. You can call it signals, but it's not signals per se. We analyze the market together. I'll be telling you this is where the probable this will be, because I want us to also, or I want to also teach you how to take trades with a minimal stop loss. Take a trade with a minimal stop loss. If you check my trade, there is let me show you something. Can you see what is happening here? This trade I had an extreme PY here. If you check, this is a breaker block. Can you see this breaker block here? This is the breaker block I used to do this extreme PY, but I just refined it here just for to give it room. But even if I had traded it here, I want you to see that I could not have been taken out. How many pips are this? 4 pips. 4 pips. Okay, so you are risking 4 pips. 4 pips with a 0.5 lot is $20, right? Yes, you are risking 4 pips for a move of 150 pips. This is a risk reward ratio of 37.5. 37.5. My mentor told me don't take any trade that is less than 1:10. So, and you can only get that by having those tight stop losses. Tight stop losses. But what I was saying is that we will, so that we don't get greedy, from my back testing, it is very easy to get 20 pips. Can you see this move? This is already 32 pips. So if we target 20 pips per day, even if we are mad, we will still make that money. Even if we are mad, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Yeah. So it is something I've sat down with, I've thought about it, I've back tested, and you will definitely see the value for your money. I'm telling you, you will see it. You will see it. And then we will now have an edge. We will have an edge. If you look at this, my trades here, I get some, I fail some. So most of my trades, if you look at this, this is 21 pips. This is 25 pips. This was 18.5 pips. This was the reason this was 93 pips is because I got this move, like this move. You see this move? Because I got this move while it was starting here. While it was starting here. But I did not hold it. I economy hold hard you up. Let me see. There was an obstacle somewhere here. So it was about 50 pips. 50 pips. But what I'm teaching you is having an edge. So we only target 20 pips. Even if we have a move that can move to 200 pips, and you are sure, discipline is more important than profits. We just target 20 pips. So my goal is, even if we lose 7 trades and win 3, we will still be profitable. That is my target. So, having said that, unless someone has a question, I want to give you time. Go and think about it. Someone wants on demand 100%. I see the people who love money. It's okay. It's okay. Still works. Still works. So go and think about that. Especially this one. Let me send you this one. So that you look at it and make a decision before tomorrow. And then on inbox me the time you will be available tomorrow. Yes. Wewe una iko sawa kabisa, iko sawa. You are good. Those who wants default, those who wants 100%, that one does not matter. Yeah, that is very customized to what you need. So in my inbox, tell me what time we can do that buy. So I'm expecting that tomorrow before evening, all of us will have trading accounts. All of us will have trading accounts. Yeah, so you just inbox me, and then it will be very easier. With that being said, now you can allow me to add